Hey guys, ECRG here, and today we're going to talk about should you work while on vacation? Hey guys, ECRG here, and today we're going to talk about should you work while you're on vacation? So you've been working hard all year long, you met all of your goals, and you're finally ready to take your vacation. You've got the whole next week off. You've got your flight scheduled, your Airbnb booked, your hotel booked, whatever it is. And you made sure it had Wi-Fi so you could do a little work, show your boss that you're all in for the company and that you're ready to get your next promotion because even you will work while you're on vacation. Now, should you do this or should you not? And the answer is unequivocally no. And we're going to go into a few reasons here why you should not work while you're on vacation, why it's a complete bad idea. You will not get the benefits from it that you think you will get. You will think that your fellow coworkers will think, man, that guy's a hard worker. And you'll see all the benefits. Maybe your promotion will be right around the corner and everyone will, just think you're a great team player because of that. And that couldn't be further from the truth. There really aren't many benefits other than if your employer is like, if you don't work while you're on vacation, they're going to fire you. Well, you don't want to be working for that employer anyway if they're going to fire you because you're taking your rightful vacation days. Don't forget, these are laws. You have to have a certain amount of days and time off. In the USA, it's not as many as in the EU. EU gets 5 weeks mandatory vacation. In the US, I don't know how many days it is. I mean, you got to have holidays or whatever. And if you work on holidays, you've got to get paid overtime. So there's a few protections in there. Not as much as our brothers and sisters in the EU, but hopefully we're moving towards that direction. So anyway, first reason why it's not a good idea for you to work while you're on vacation is you're simply not focused on either one. So you're not having an effective vacation, which you went on vacation to de-stress, maybe learn about a new city, whatever your reason was. You're not having an effective vacation because you're working, and you're not working well because you're distracted by the vacation. So you're kind of just half-assing both. Wouldn't it be better to just work really hard while you're at work and vacation really hard while you're at vacation? And I think you would agree with that. So that's one of the reasons why you should just not do it, because you're not going to be doing either well. You're going to be submitting probably lazy or lackadaisical work, and your vacation is only but so short. I mean, how many days are you possibly taking off? A week, 2 weeks max, maybe 3 weeks if you've built up that much PTO at your job. So you only get but so much PTO. Think about it. There's 52 weeks in a year, and we only get, at my company, I get 14 days PTO. If you've been at the company long time, you can get maybe 20 days a year, 25 days PTO, maybe 30 days. So it's not that many days you get off, and you're going to waste it while working. That's just not a good idea. You have so many other days that you could be working throughout the year. Go ahead and take that time off and take it completely off and enjoy that vacation. So that's one of the reasons you're not doing either well. The second reason I have for you is it really sets a bad example for your peers and employees. If you're a manager and you're working while you're on vacation, what kind of example do you think you're setting for your peers and the people that work under you? They're going to work while they're on vacation too. And it's just not a good idea because you're the manager. You're supposed to lead by example. Do you want your employees to work while they're on vacation or actually take a good vacation, so they come back well rested and ready to work for you really hard when they get back? And it doesn't matter even if you tell them, don't work on vacation, take the vacation time, because people are going to follow what you do. That's why you got to lead by example, lead by your actions, not what you say, because they're going to see that you're working while you're on vacation and they're going to mimic that behavior too, because they're thinking that's how you got to where you are, by working on vacation. And that's just not true. So you need to make sure that you really lead by example, and it comes from the top down. So if the manager doesn't work on vacation, then the employees aren't going to work on vacation. they're going to mimic the manager. They're going to do what the boss is doing. So you need to really take this and lead by example. If you want your employees to have a really good vacation and not work while they're on vacation, then you need to do the same. So you want to set a good example in this regard. That's number 2. Now, the third reason I have here is expectation. Will you be expected to work on vacation for every other vacation that you take? So if you start out when you're new to a company working on your vacations, then they're going to expect you to be working on your vacations for the rest of the time you're there. And you don't want that. Maybe you just did it once. Okay, I'll just do it this one time to show everybody I'm a really good employee, I'm a really good coworker, and for everyone to have your back. But you keep doing it, you make it a habit, it's eventually going to be something that you can't get away from. People are going to expect email responses. People are going to expect you to call into meetings and answer Skype meetings or whatever while you're on vacation, even because you've been doing it the whole time. So why would they expect anything different? So you really don't want to start it and then think that you're just eventually going to be able to stop it, because people are going to expect you to respond. So that's what I would want you to keep in mind, is don't do it to begin with, because then they're going to expect you to keep doing it and doing it and doing it. So here are some tips if your workplace is one where they want you to be working while you're on vacation. I would recommend you think about working somewhere else, first of all. And 2, you should probably take your vacations to places where there is no Wi-Fi, where there is no connectivity, so you have an excuse as to why you can't respond while you're on vacation. Camping is a good one. I think camping is probably one of the best ways to actually relax on a vacation, because if you go to a new city, let's say you go to Europe or something on your vacation, and you live in the US or wherever it is, some new city, you're going to spend your time exploring that city and trying to get the max out of it. At least I do. And it ends up not being very restful and rejuvenating. And while you're camping, working on nature's clock, sun up to sundown, working on probably the clock that we were meant to follow, that biological clock, is just so relaxing and rejuvenating. And I come back from camping typically way more rested and ready to go than from any other vacation. And I've stayed 5-star resorts, everything, the amazing beaches, the amazing food, etc. And I think camping is by far, and it's amazing how cheap it is too. It is so cheap to go camping. And I think it's by far the best experience and the best, way to relax and rejuvenate. So definitely recommend that. And that's a good way, you're not going to have access to your electronics. And so that's a good way to avoid the whole, working or answering emails while you're away. And even if you're kind of addicted to your job in that way, a digital detox, I think, is something that's going to be very huge in the future. I think I saw a stat like 84% of adults are always within arm's reach of their phone. I mean, where's your phone right now when you're watching this video? Is it in your hand? Are you watching this video literally on your hand because you're watching on your mobile? Probably, because looking at my analytics, that's where most people come from. Are you watching this on the computer and your phone's right next to you, or in your lap, or in your pocket? So we're always within arm reach of our phones. And I think going places where you can't use anything digital, TV, phone, computer, will be very big in the future, and people will be doing that literally to digital detox and literally to get away from the addiction of their phone and always checking. If you think about what happens in the morning, you'll probably check your phone. That's the first thing you do. So getting away from that is probably going to be big. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something about why you should not work while you're on vacation. Oh yeah, and then the final thing about this is, if we create a culture as American employees, if we create a culture that vacation is vacation, we're not going to work, and you set the tone, then it's gradually going to spread across the USA, across company to company to company. That culture is going to be ingrained in us, that we don't work on vacation. We take our vacations very seriously. That's our time. That's my time. And it's not the employer's time. And, you know, if we focus on that, I think there'll be great effects, and I think it will dramatically improve productivity and overall happiness and well-being. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video about whether you should work or not while you're on vacation. Hopefully you employ some of these tips that we shared today, and you comment down below if you agree or disagree. What do you think about working on vacation? Do you work while you're on vacation? Love to hear from you guys in the comments down below, just to hear what you guys got to say. And you know, that's pretty much it for this video. Email us at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com for any inquiries. Want to connect with you guys. If you want us to do a resume review, clinical research resume review, you can shoot that over there. We'll review it. We'll put it on the channel if you're okay with that. And you know, hopefully, you know, tweak some things, get you a clinical research position. So, all right, guys, that's pretty much it. Like, share, subscribe to this video as always, and we'll see you next time with another video. Take care.